kudos to that, man. Fist bump on this, because she's won the bronze this year at the National Barista Championship against the who's who of the community. And I'm sure there's a long way to go. And your enthusiasm only seems like it's growing, and it's getting, you're getting more and more into it in more depth. Hi Sanjeevani, how are you today?
Good, very good.
I believe this is the second time we are meeting.
Yeah, correct.
My first trip here, I was able to get a brewed coffee from you at that time as well. And I think that was the pineapple fermented, the one that we tried. And it was delicious, and I happened to buy a lot of that. I happened to use that as my go-to sample for people who are non-coffee drinkers, for people who are milk coffee drinkers, and they happen to love it a lot, right?
Yeah.
Today we have something else in store, I'm sure, and you're going to talk to us about it. But before we get there, I want to know a little bit about you. How did you come into being a barista? What has the journey been like, all the way from your day one here to the National Barista Championship?
Okay. So, hi, I'm Sanjeevani, and I come from a hospitality background. I joined a hospitality college, graduated. In my final year, there was this cupping workshop by Blue Tokai, and I was curious. Let's see what's there to coffee. At that time, I was towards Starbucks more. So I said, let's see what's more to coffee. I went there, and they opened a different world for me. They were saying tasting notes like jasmine, peach, and I'm like, I'm not getting it. How are you guys getting it? And at that moment, I decided this is what I want. And then I started pursuing it.
Fantastic.
So, yes.
And that's what then got you to the Caffeine Bar, and you've been here for a year.
For a year. More than a year. But
right. Fantastic. What made you come by the National Barista Championship? Was it your boss who forced you to do it? was it something that you wanted to do?
No. So championships have always fascinated me. The amount of work that goes in, like, putting yourself out in the competition, and how you showcase the coffees and how you like actually see coffees. So yes, that always had fascinated me, and I'm always the one who is shouting, I'm going for championships. I'm there. So
and kudos to that, man. Fist bump on this, because she's won the bronze this year at the National Barista Championship against the who's who of the community. And I'm sure there's a long way to go. And your enthusiasm only seems like it's growing, and it's getting, you're getting more and more into it in more depth. I hear that now you're going to be participating more actively in roasting as well to learn about this, right? So that's great as well. What are you serving today?
So today I'll brew the coffee that I use for my championships. My championship, the frozen cherry. So, okay. There's some other coffee in this.
It's all right.
So we'll brew a V60 pour over, because that is one of my favorites, and frozen cherry goes really well with the pour over.
Sure. Now, with regards to the operations behind the bar, how are you guys managing it? What are you doing? In terms of, I spoke to Pooja. It's fine. Please go ahead. Don't stop on my account. I spoke to Pooja with regards to the innovations that they have at the menu side, right?
Correct.
But how is it accepted by the customers? How are they kind of responding to it? Your day one here to your day 365 here, what are the changes that you've seen in terms of consumption over the bar?
So day one when I came, it was just this space, very, I like to call it the hidden gem. So people were very, they used to get very frustrated. We are not able to find the place. So we used to say that it's a hidden gem. You need to find it, then you'll come here. So at that time, the crowd mostly used to like cappuccinos, because most of them used to come and work here.
Right.
That was near about the pandemic stage. So yeah, mostly cappuccinos. A few of them who really knew what Baarbara Estate was, they used to come here and drink black coffees more, because we have this range of coffees that you can choose and brew coffees with. So yes, it was like that before, cold coffees and cappuccinos a lot.
Would you want me to pause while you're brewing? Because we've ruined one cup yesterday. We don't want to do it again with someone else though. But
I like talking when I'm brewing.
Perfect. So yes, so now they are more into brewing. Is it? Are people asking more for the brews?
Yes, they are.
And they want to experiment with something that has a very bitter aftertaste or something that has a light. What's the kind of
So there's a
swing
mix in that crowd. When I go and ask them, what do you want from your cup? So most of them want the caffeine kick, which is a dark roasted coffee. But people are open to trying out different specialty coffee as well. So yes, there's a mix.
Right.
Depending on how people want to experiment with their cup today.
Right. Were you happy that I knew what I wanted?
Yes. Very happy.
Yeah. I keep getting stuff from the farm at your end.
Oh,
so
nice.
I try it, I know what I like, and I think every pour is different, and I'm so new to this that I haven't made up my mind. I just love the experience.
It is.
The same coffee is different every day for me.
It is
I can
different
try and
every
develop some
hour,
sort of
if you ask
consistency.
me.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. We can develop some sort of consistency as a ballpark, but it always surprises me, and I just enjoy the surprises, right? The brewing has begun.
Yes. We are at the blooming phase right now. You can even smell the coffee.
Yes, I could when you grounded itself. It was aromatic.
It is. Frozen cherry is a very different, unique coffee to itself.
Right.
I remember Sri Raksha sir getting it, I guess, last year in the harvest of 2021. We had those brokens in the beans, but I was fascinated just looking at them that this is something very new, and yeah, frozen cherry has kept me fascinated.
Right.
All the way.
With regards to this, I remember with new things. How's the cascara doing? Are you doing something with it on the menu, or is it off the menu?
Yes, so we have a cascara sangria, and we even have a cold coffee made out of it with cascara, cold brew, and tonic water mixed together. So
I'd
a
like
lot
to
of
try.
fan base for the cascara tonic, the Kasbara tonic we call it.
Okay.
So yes, and even for cascara sangria,
Right.
so tangy.
You
sweet
guys
at the
also have
same
wine
time.
in it or no wine?
No wine. The cascara is the wine.
Got it. We will definitely try that too, because it's too new to me, and I love the playfulness with it. You know,
Yes.
what all can you do with it? And other than the fact that it's good for detoxification, it's high in antioxidants. It doesn't keep you awake at night if you're having it in the
Yeah.
evening or after a meal. So it's sort of like a green tea, not like
Yeah.
it serves the purpose as a green tea. It's not like a green tea. It's
And
not like
again,
a
the
green
fact
tea.
that you are using every aspect of coffee while
Yes,
you're brewing it.
true,
From
true.
the bean to the skin to everything.
True. That's
so
so
yeah.
true. We have, I think, from the plantation and with Sri Raksha's guidance, so many varieties now in terms of offerings that we can do and how they can build up. That everything from like an espresso to the mocktails that you guys are building is experimentative but also unique. So you're seeing how it works with the customers at the bar,
Correct.
and then also adapting your techniques to kind of work more, right?
Yes,
So what is the latest today in terms of the new mocktails that you add, or new things like the new coffees that you add to your menu? What is your latest offering? What is the new thing that has been added to the menu?
Okay. So the first new thing is frozen cherry and papaya in black.
Okay.
Then we even have a monthly special going on. So in that we have a cold chocolate, and there's Irish coffee, the real Irish coffee.
Wow.
So you should try that. It's very nice.
I will.
We tried that.
I think I'm gonna go bonkers over coffee again and try 5 of them and then not sleep in the night, and that's just how it goes. Bangalore trips are so concise that you're having coffee all day and then not sleeping the whole night and then having coffee the next day again.
Correct.
Hey, our brew's ready.
Here you go.
Thank you. Here's the one of the winners of the NBC from Sanjeevani, and I think we should cheers on this.
Yeah.
It is hot, right? Yeah. We'll wait
is.
some more
I
time
think-
for this, but while we are waiting, let's conclude the video. Thank you so much for joining us today. I wish that more people can aspire like you and be as enthusiastic as us to grow within the industry and to make a mark and to bring something new to the table every time. It's such an adventure, right?
It is.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you guys in the next video.